What would you do if a billionaire handed you an unlimited credit card and said, spend whatever you want for the next 24 hours, no questions asked? Most people would buy cars, clothes, jewelry, finally live the life they dreamed of. But one black single dad in Philadelphia did something so selfless, so pure, it didn't just surprise the billionaire. It broke her heart in the best possible way. This is the deeply moving story of Tyrone Brooks, a father whose choices in one single day proved that the richest person in the room isn't always the one with the most money. If this hook already has tears in your eyes, hit that like button right now, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss these soul-stirring stories. And please, drop a comment below telling me where in the world you're watching from. I read every single one and love connecting with this family. Now, let's get into the story. Tyrone Brooks was 38 years old and had been a single dad since his daughter, Nia, was born. Nia's mother had struggled with addiction and passed when Nia was just 3. Tyrone buried the pain, got custody, and dedicated his life to giving his little girl everything he never had. He worked as a janitor at a downtown Philadelphia office building, early mornings cleaning before the executives arrived, then afternoons driving for Uber to make extra cash. They lived in a small row house in North Philly. Rent was high. Bills piled up. Nia's school needed supplies, and her asthma inhalers weren't cheap. But Tyrone never let Nia see him stressed. He braided her hair every morning, packed her lunch with notes that said, "Daddy loves you more than the stars," and read her bedtime stories even when he was exhausted. He was the definition of quiet strength. One cold February morning, Tyrone was finishing his janitorial shift when a sharp-dressed woman approached him in the lobby. She was Evelyn Langford, 62, white, elegant silver hair, founder of Langford Luxury Goods, a global empire worth $7.2 billion. She was known for her sharp business mind and for viral social experiment videos testing human nature. Today's experiment: find someone who appeared genuinely struggling and give them her Black Amex Centurion card, truly unlimited, for exactly 24 hours. Film discreetly. See what people do when money is suddenly no obstacle. Her team had observed Tyrone for weeks, always polite, always working hard, always putting his daughter first. Evelyn approached with a warm smile and hidden cameras rolling. "Excuse me, sir. My name is Evelyn Langford. I make videos about kindness and opportunity. I'd like to give you my credit card, no limit, for the next 24 hours. Buy anything you want. At midnight tomorrow, it stops. Would you be interested?" Tyrone stared at the sleek black card, then at her. "Is this real?" She paid for his coffee at the lobby cafe, $6.42, as proof. He took the card, hands trembling. Yeah. Thank you." Evelyn smiled. "Do whatever feels right." Tyrone called off his Uber shift, something he'd never done. First, he picked Nia up from school early. "Daddy, why are you here?" "We're going on an adventure, baby girl." That evening, instead of heading home, Tyrone did something Evelyn never expected. Stop 1, Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. He walked to the billing department and asked for the accounts of families with children in long-term cancer care. He paid off $250,000 in medical debt for 5 families, strangers whose stories he'd read about in a parent support group he followed online. Stop 2, Nia's underfunded elementary school. He met with the principal and donated $150,000, new laptops, books, art supplies, and a hot lunch program for kids who couldn't afford it. Stop 3, a local women's shelter where he'd once volunteered. He covered rent and utilities for every resident for a full year, $180,000. By 8 p.m., he'd spent over $600,000 and hadn't bought a thing for himself or Nia. Evelyn, monitoring remotely, was stunned. In past experiments, people bought luxury items within hours. Tyrone hadn't even gone to a mall. At 10 p.m., he finally did 3 small things for Nia. A new winter coat, boots, and school clothes, $800. A savings bond for her college fund, $50,000. And groceries to stock their fridge for months, $2,000. Total personal spending, under $53,000. The rest went to others. Midnight came. The card deactivated. The next morning, Evelyn showed up at Tyrone's door, no cameras this time. She was crying. Tyrone, I've done this experiment 10 times. People always buy for themselves first, cars, jewelry, trips. Even the good ones keep half. She paused, voice breaking. You gave almost everything away. To strangers. To kids you'll never meet. Tyrone shrugged. I know what it's like to need help and not get it. Nia's mama died because we couldn't afford better care. If I can stop that for someone else, that's what matters. Evelyn hugged him, the billionaire hugging the janitor. Then she handed him an envelope. Inside, $5 million in a trust for Nia's future. A paid-off 4-bedroom house in a great neighborhood. Full health coverage for life, for him and Nia. And a position, director of the Langford Kindness Fund, salary $350,000 a year. Tyrone cried for the first time in years. I don't need all this, he said. You do, Evelyn replied. Because the world needs more men like you in charge of giving. Today, Tyrone runs one of the most impactful charity foundations in the country, focused on single parents, medical debt relief, and children's education. Nia attends an amazing school, asthma under control, dreaming of becoming a doctor. They live in that beautiful house. Tyrone still drives a modest car. He still braids Nia's hair every morning. And Evelyn Langford, the billionaire who tested him, calls him her brother now. She says the experiment didn't test Tyrone. It tested her. And what he did with that unlimited card didn't just break her heart. It healed it. Because in 24 hours, Tyrone Brooks didn't just spend money. He showed the world what true wealth looks like. It looks like a father who gives when he has nothing, and trusts that love always comes back. What did you think of Tyrone's choices? Would you have done the same? Let me know in the comments, and tell me where you're watching from. Like, subscribe, share with someone who needs this reminder, and I'll see you in the next story.